Hey YouTube, Shukun Shinobi here with a review of the S.H.Figuarts Bandai Collector Shop Tamashii Web Show 10 whatever exclusive and Daguva Zeba, Mibida Bibida Babado himself. He is the main bad guy for Commodore Kuuga. He was in a majority of the show, I think. If I remember right, he was only in this Grongi form in the final episode, but I haven't seen Kuuga yet, but thanks to that one subgroup, I can't remember right now, I apologize. Kuuga is now subbed, so I'm probably going to watch their subs when I'm done watching Code Geass and Sergeant Frog and Bokenger and shit. So, anywho's, himself right here, a very plain pose. It's very anticlimactic. I don't really like it at all. And Daguva Zeba, which apparently in some language means Mibida Bibida Babado. I don't really know. Cool pose up front here, like a commanding, pose. And himself showing the hands that he comes with. Nothing too wild or exciting about this guy, really. In fact, I can't really even recommend him, but he's really neat. I know that was kind of paradoxical, but just deal with me here for a second. So, here he is. God damn it, I keep forgetting to turn that off. All of these little pieces are all just kind of attached. His skirt piece is a separate piece, kind of like the next and stuff, guys. Basically the same articulation and sculpt design as Ultimate Kuuga is, however, much more death-defying. These are actually very, very sharp. I don't know if they could puncture skin. They might be able to, but I'm definitely not going to try. They don't come out, so he's better than Gil's already. Mine's a little bit wobbly in the waist area. He's got an Ultraman thing going on, but whatever. So let's go ahead and take a look at his sculpting details. He's just absolutely gorgeous. There we go. Head sculpt's really menacing, a lot like Ultimate Kuuga with a mullet. So he's kind of like what would happen if Billy Ray Cyrus and Ultimate Kuuga did the fusion dance. He's got a hair design around here, some big sort of like whatever you call this thing going on here in the chest. Shoulder pads are a little bit loose, but they look nice as well. They don't match up in flesh as well as Ultimate Kuuga does, because the arms are a little bit loose, but that's okay. Really nice design on those. Get the light to reflect off them really well in this angle. But the body, it's just really, really gorgeous. Lines going all the way down to his big feet. No die cast on this one, because of the way his feet are designed, but anywho. Back here is very similar to New Den-O Vega form. It doesn't move, but these are all separate pieces, and they do look really nice, but there's no sort of movement here. They're just kind of stuck back there. And I'm not going to play with them too much because I don't want to fuck them up. He does come with a bunch of hands. He comes with these kind of like standardized default pose hands, punchy hands, and molester hands if I can get them out of the package, and good old-fashioned molester hands. The hands he comes default with are just kind of like the summoning mind trick kind of hand, but I don't really like those, so I'm going to put the generic pose hand on him, and then watch as his fingernails totally dig into me and break me. There we go. So I have no idea what pose to put him in because I haven't seen Kuuga, so I'm just going to emulate the pose on Zebox. And up and over. So something along the lines of this. like I said, I don't really know. Okay, this has been a really, really short Figuarts review considering it's coming from me. But, I'm just going to go ahead and wrap this up. I got this from CS Toys. They don't have any more, obviously. It was a limited exclusive, but he doesn't go for that much on the market because he wasn't that popular of an item. He is really cool, though. If you're a Kuuga fan, I definitely say you must get this. It's a really good compliment to all the other Kuugas and stuff, particularly if you have Ultimate Kuuga. But if you aren't a huge Kuuga fan, you're just a casual Figuarts collector, I don't know how those people exist. I'm sorry, I'm addicted. But if you're just a casual Figuarts fan, this is an easy pass, unless for some reason you adored the character. But if you adored the character, I'm assuming you would probably get it anyway. So anyway, yeah, it's an easy pass figure art, but he is really, really nice and just a perfect example of how detailed and gorgeous Figuarts can actually be. But due to the fact on who he is and what little impact he played, he's not like a must-have or anything like that. So, you can check out a photo gallery of this guy at flickr.com/photo/ShukenShinobi, and of course, check out the blog at shukenshinobi.wordpress.com for all these news, updates, and release dates. You can check out the podcast Riders, Rangers, and Rambles at ridersrangersandrambles.com, bringing you the latest token news in the definitely craziest way possible. So, take care and have a great one.